right here, 1.16. One of the bigger updates that we have been looking for in a long time. If you guys see, I actually built this 1.16 out of this block right here. You may not notice it or may not recognize it because it is actually a new block. I will be showing you guys that later. So yeah, I have a bunch of stuff laid out here for us to go over. Also have some stuff in the nether. So yeah, let's get into it. Let's make this easy mode. But yeah, let's get into the first thing, which is going to be our first mob of the new update. So this is called a piglin. I believe it is replacing the... yeah, it replaces the zombie pigman. So it's now a piglin. So if I place it here in the overworld, it's gonna start shaking, but that's what they look like. They carry crossbows or swords, and they sometimes wear gold armor just like pigmen. But you see how he's shaking because he's in the overworld. Eventually he'll turn into a zombified piglin. So that's what they look like. They'll carry gold gear and weapons. And something different about these is if you mine another gold ore, or if you wear any type of gold gear, it will make these guys mad and they will attack you. Yeah, so they're a little bit different than the zombie pigmen, which if you hit one, they would all go towards you. This one, as long as you're wearing a piece of gear, they will be hostile. So that is the first mob, the piglin. Pretty interesting, cool design. And from a diamond sword, 1, 2, 3, 3 critical hits to kill. I'm not sure if that's more than the zombie pigman. So our next mob that we have here is called the Strider. This is an interesting, kind of creepy looking mob. Just like the piglin, if you place it in the overworld, it'll turn purple. For this one, it'll turn purple and it'll start shaking. Yeah, and it's a little bit weird, not gonna lie. They're pretty tough, except for that guy. But if you place them, they're normally found riding on top of lava, which is their natural habitat. I believe you can tame them somehow and ride them. They're in their natural red state. Still a little bit creepy. I don't know if they'll run away, but they just like walk on top of the lava. That's pretty cool. And let's get that out of our inventory. I'll keep that guy there. And our next mob is another weird one. It is called the Hoglin. So it is pretty much... let's see. There's a pig over there. Let's go look at this guy. The pig has a saddle. Okay, wow, this is getting a little bit laggy. So that's what the pigs look like normally. And this mob is pretty much like a zombified pig. It's kind of creepy. It's got white eyes. But yeah, they're pretty tough. 7 hits non-critical from a diamond sword. That is pretty strong. And I believe they are scared of a certain type of fungus, a new fungus in the game. And this next item or items is an interesting, super awesome addition. So as you see in my hand right here, I got my diamond sword. I'm gonna put on some diamond armor. If you want me to, I can do that. And then if we go into our game mode, survival. So I'm in survival mode right now, and if I put on this gear, you can see I have full on the little thingy right over here. I'm not sure what it's called, but yeah, so this is this used to be the strongest gear that you could get. You could enchant it, but now we have this brand new ore, stronger than diamonds. It is called netherite, and by the name, it is only found in the nether. So this is what it looks like normally. I can take that, and let's put this on. You guys are gonna be amazed by how cool this looks. So this is the helmet. It looks kind of like night gear. So this is what it looks like on a skin. It is really cool. As you can see, it also fully maxes out your armor gear thing. But it is stronger and more durable than diamond, which is pretty cool. And you can also enchant it. Let's get the enchanted version. Looks even cooler. Oh. And so this is what it looks like enchanted. Really cool gear. And we also have a full set of tools. We got a sword, shovel, pickaxe, axe, and a hoe. And so this is what they look like. Pretty cool. That's what they look like if I switch between them. Pretty cool design on this gear. And let's move on to the next block. This is this block right here. You guys probably know what this is. This is obsidian. It takes a long time to mine with a diamond pickaxe. So let's see if it mines any faster with a netherite. Let's see how long this takes. Okay, that was obviously a lot faster. And look at the gear. It didn't even drop down anything. It's barely phased. And this block right next to it is called crying obsidian. So this is a new type of obsidian. I believe it is the same strength as normal obsidian, but it is found in these ruined temples or something. I'm not really sure what those are. It's a really sick looking block. Got these purple like lines on it. And so next we have a new type of wood. So normally we have the acacia, oak, birch, and jungle, but this is a lot different. This red stuff right here. This is called crimson. So this is, I'm not sure what this one is, but we got all sorts of different crimson blocks. I have no idea what that is. It's like a log, but with fully sided. We also got new buttons, signs, which look really cool. What are those? Fences. And then on the wood we have these like red cracks. This is also dirt, that crimson dirt. But if you look closely, it has the same texture as the old stuff that made up the nether. That's what they're called, stem blocks. Thank you, Epic Coin Hunting. And so this right next to it is the other type of, oh, well, that's gone. Did these even drop? Oh, those don't even drop. And so this is the warp blocks. So we have, of course, the log, sign, buttons. This one is, I think, the same texture. It's just blue cracks. Looks pretty cool as well. And this next stuff here is this stuff right here, very important for making this netherite gear. This is called ancient debris, or debris. It's got an S on the end. And so this is really rare to find. I believe, I'm not sure if it's more rare than diamonds, but I've never found it yet in the nether. So you would just mine it like normal. It is really tough. And it will drop, or you get the ancient debris and you put it into a furnace, and then you get these scraps, like netherite scraps, that's what they're called. And then you turn those into netherite ingots, and then you put that into your make gear. It is a lot. And then next we have this what is this called? Gilded blackstone. I have no idea what this is for. Looks really cool. And then right next to it we have the stuff that makes those piglins over there mad. This is the nether gold. So you mine it, and then you get gold nuggets, 6 gold nuggets, not that bad. I'm just gonna drop them just in case if it makes them hostile towards me. And then next we have some other cool blocks. We have this block, which is called a lodestone. It is another decorative block, super cool looking. Got this like really cool pattern on the front. And then right next to it we have this basalt or basalt, whatever you want to call it. It is found in the nether as well. So we have the normal basalt and we have the polished. So this is made using lava and blue ice. I will show you guys that in a second. And then right next to it we have one of the most expensive blocks in the game, netherite blocks. So you have to find ancient debris, which is hard by itself. Then you have to get enough to make an ingot, I believe is 2. And then you have to make that into a block, which is a lot of netherite. And so you guys see this is super strong, and it makes a super cool sound when placed down. It is like we've had iron, but this is like real iron, super strong. And then next over here we have blackstone, I believe. So I'm not sure where you find this one, but it is another super cool looking block, one of the only black blocks, but with oh, a compass. Did not know that. And it looks super cool, like almost like a cobblestone texture. And then right next to it, I believe this is the this block has one of the longest names in Minecraft history. It is the cracked polished blackstone bricks. I don't know why it's called that. It takes a lot of energy. And then next right here we have some fungus and other stuff. We have our crimson fungus and roots. Then we have our warped roots and our warped fungus. And so this is my decorated nether portal. I used some of the new blocks. I used crying obsidian, and right here is another one called chains. So these are really cool. They're just like glass. Yeah, and it might be useful underground as well. And they make a cool sound and can put a really cool design on your builds. So yeah, let's hop into the nether and let's see what is new and what the new nether looks like. So if you guys, I'm looking down, I don't want to spoil it. If you guys remember the old nether, it was made all out of this stuff. Netherrack. Really boring, kind of scary. Right here we have one of the new ores, nether gold. I'm not going to mind that because I don't want to get Pigman mad at me. But once I turn around, you guys are going to see one of the new biomes, the crimson biome. Here we go. Look at that. This really changes the nether. We've got these trees that go up a ton, and if you guys see on the trees, there are these things, the weeping vines. You place them and they come downwards from a tree. Really cool looking. Let's fly over here and let's check out. These are the hoglins that we saw at the beginning. They're not shaking around like on the overworld because this is their natural habitat. In the crimson forests. And then we have over here one of the piglins, I think. Yeah, these are the hoglins, these are the piglins. Kind of confusing. That's what they look like in game, in the nether. And if we follow our path over here, cool use of the crying obsidian, a really cool block. And the nether has been completely changed. And here we see the first natural spout of basalt coming down. Really cool on the top. Looks like a darker cobblestone. I really like this block. And then if you guys notice right here, everything is red. But as soon as we pass over, it becomes blue as we enter a new biome. And so this biome is really cool, but it's also plain. We have the right here we have our soul sand, but then we also have soul soil, which doesn't slow you down. As you can see, I'm running normally. Once I go on soul sand, I go super slow. So that is pretty cool, and it will come in use later on with some cool fire. So right here we have another bridge and another cool use of the chains. Adds a really cool effect to any builds. So if we come over here, I've built up a little contraption on how this basalt is made. So first you're gonna need a source of lava, and it's gonna have to be flowing on top of soul soil, and you're gonna want to have blue ice above it. So when the lava flows over it, it will create the basalt, and this is almost like a cobblestone farm. You could just sit here, you know, get tons of blocks. Really helpful. And so that's how basalt is made. And this biome is really cool, but it's also kind of scary because Endermen and skeletons and ghast thrive in this biome. And if you guys notice right here, we have another new addition, which is the fossils. So these are just made out of normal bone blocks, nothing special, but they will spawn randomly in this biome in specific, in the flat areas. It looks super cool, and they're really cool. And if you guys notice on these pillars, I have fire. This fire, that's what it looks like normally. If you guys see Minecraft fire, it is just red, gives off these particles here. But if we follow this deeper into the biome, the very end over here, you can see blue fire. There's a skeleton right there. Let's test this netherite sword, see how strong it is. 3 hits a skeleton unenchanted. Pretty good. So we have blue fire. So if you guys set fire using flint and steel to this soul soil, not soul sand, soul soil, it will become blue fire. And then you can also make blue torches, which are super cool. You can of course bring these to the overworld and have blue fire in your base, which is really awesome. This was everything new in the Minecraft 1.16 update. It just came out a couple days ago. Really cool. More blue fire over there. Tons of biomes that you can check out. Trying to find, you know, netherite, which is really rare. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing this update video. And here are the Striders. Hope you guys enjoyed seeing that. If you guys want to see more Minecraft videos, let me know in the comments. Be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you guys are notified whenever we go live or post another video. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed.